Thank God the House of Rep is also speaking up and, taking up some responsibility that the president should have. And I hope this is not just eye service. I hope this is not just to draw Nigerians to make them feel like, okay, they are working and they are taking some critical decisions when at the end of the day it will be something different entirely. Because now the report here says that the House of Representatives has also called on the president to sack Issa Pantami, or this will happen. Anyway, guys, I just hope this is not just a bait for Nigerians to believe that the House of Rep is actually working and, making sure that all the bad eggs are, taken out and all of that, because they can really see what is going on in the country. And I don't think this is one of the so many pressing issues that they should be talking about, though it is very, very important. But I think there are other more pressing issues that they should still talk about and put pressure on the president. Like when we talk about the hike of foodstuffs and other things, those things are very, very important. I don't know if they've ever sat down to really discuss this and even tell the president about the present situation of things going on in the country, because all of this is making life so difficult for Nigerians. And until steps are taken, the president is not ready to move anything. He gets millions of naira just for him to be for his kitchen and all of that. So they don't feel all of these things. They don't feel any of such. They don't even know what is going on with Nigerians. All they know about is just once they have issues, they know what to do. They fly out of the country, they go, do whatever they want because there's enough money for them. But what about the average Nigerian? What do you expect of them? Most of them cannot afford 3 square meals. Most of them cannot even afford, 2 square meals. It has gotten that bad. So I really feel the House of Reps should sit down and some of these things are very important, that they really calculate them and pass some bills, and also call the president to order and make him understand that these are the things that are pressing needs for Nigerians. So though that of Issa Pantami is also important, but there are other more issues, pressing issues that are more important. But anyway, let us find out and see exactly what they have said about Issa Pantami, because of course they said he should resign, and they've told Mr. President that he must sack him, or this is exactly what is going to happen. Anyway, guys, more details will come to you, but please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. So, dear friends, without further ado, it says the minority caucus of the House of Representatives has insisted that the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, should resign or be removed by President Muhammadu Buhari, saying his continued stay in office poses great threat to our national security. The caucus, in a statement on Friday, said it joined demands of millions of Nigerians that the minister's alleged link with global terrorist groups pose great danger to the country. The federal lawmakers insisted that the insecurity was blind to creed and party colorations, and this underscores why the caucus will resist any attempt by anyone to politicize a clear existential threat to our motherland. Earlier, the spokesperson for the House, Benjamin Kalu, had said the House was ready to hear a motion by the minority leader Ndudi Elumelu on the need to suspend or sack the minister. The minority caucus had also asked the Speaker to forward Elumelu's position as the resolution of the House to President Muhammadu Buhari. While coming under the matters of privilege at Wednesday's plenary, Elumelu had called for resignation of the minister for alleged link to terrorist groups and past comments supporting terrorist groups. In noting Elumelu's position, Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila had informed he was coming under a wrong order and failed to inform the House how Pantami's alleged link breached his privilege. The matter was again raised on the floor on Thursday, with members expressing concerns about media reports which they claimed misrepresented what transpired. It had been reported, Kalu said, the House was prepared to hear Elumelu's motion if properly presented. In a statement by the spokesman for the caucus, Francis Ota Agbo, the minority caucus dismissed the position of the House spokesman. It insisted the motion by the minority leader was properly done in accordance with the rules of the House. The statement reads partly, "We demand that Honorable Kalu should withdraw his statement and tender an unreserved apology to the minority group, to the minority leader and Nigerians for misrepresenting the rules of the House. Our caucus, standing with millions of Nigerians, also demand that the Speaker should immediately act on the prayers of the motion by conveying the same as the position of the House to Mr. President. Having accepted the appropriateness of the procedure and taking legislative note of the prayers therein, as a caucus, we stand behind the minority leader in insisting that the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, should resign or be removed by President Muhammad Buhari, as his continued stay in office poses threat to our national security. Insecurity is blind to creed and party colorations, and this underscores why the caucus will resist any attempt by anyone to politicize a clear existential threat to our motherland. So obviously, guys, you can see that it is a serious case. But I hope this case uh, grows well, because these guys can only start things. Most of these things, they don't end well. They can only start, but they don't end well. I can tell you that. So really, I hope that they are able to push this to the end, because most of these things, like they said, that they shouldn't try to politicize this in any way, because if it's politicized, I'm sorry, Issa Pantami will just get away with this, and we'll also get more of Issa Pantami that will come up and will even do worse, or perhaps has even done worse and will still be given very sensitive positions in the country. So why they are doing this is just to let whatever or whichever administration understand that before you bring people into office, you have to be sure who they are, who they were before now. That is why you have to be careful with some kind of decisions you make in your life, because in the future it's likely going to make you or mar you, because that's exactly what has happened to Issa Pantami. He might have done that just with the mindset of being a teenager or even a young adult, all of those times. But of course, you can see how this is haunting him, because he has a loose mouth. It is not just because he has done it, just because he has a loose mouth and feels that he could do whatever he likes without, being interrupted by anyone. But unfortunately, the power belongs to the people, and they are doing everything possible to exhibit that. And at the end of the day, he will be the one to lose. So, dear friends, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comment and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.